r/askreddit, what sex advice would you give to your younger self if you could travel back in time? Your dick is fine. Don't worry about it. Thanks bud. You got a cool cock as well. Anyone else wondering what's wrong with this guy's dick? Your dick is fine. Please, don't worry about it. I'm sorry you ever did. #uncircumcised. Nice cock bro. You've always done great, but when Karen lets you try anal, use way more lube, trust me. And gently remind her to douche that canal. Sex isn't a healthy way to deal with your self-worth issues and isn't a good enough reason to stay in relationships that aren't good for you. I feel sex is built up as this achievement or milestone, which I think leads to a lot of problems. Teens, don't let other people tell you how to feel about yourself. 20s, that one nerdy chick who saw Deadpool with you 4 times wants to sleep with you. Now, don't settle. Once she puts you in the friend zone, respect her decision and move on to the next girl. Edit, thank you for the award and upvotes. If no friend, why friend shaped? As a woman, I agree. You'll never get out of the friend zone once you're in it. Someone who friend zoned me tried to hook up a few years later. It was really satisfying to play the other side and act oblivious in turning it down. Plus I set her up with someone else instead, still gotta help a bro out, so it was a win-win. Stick to your vibrator and don't fuck with that dude. Also, just because a guy sleeps with you it doesn't mean he wants a relationship with you. Continuing to sleep with him will not change his mind. Hey. You didn't have to call me out publicly. Don't fuck Sherry. She has crabs. Don't fuck Sherry. You'll give her crabs. Misty does too. 20-year-old me was completely clueless to signs that girls were giving me. That one cute waitress from the local restaurant who came up to me at night while we were camping and said, "It's raining, I don't think my tent will hold the rain. Can I sleep in your tent?" Might have wanted to do more than just sleep. That girl you worked with the red hair that asked you to come to an after party on her last day of work, she was interested in you. This is disconcertingly familiar. Hey, see that girl that's 6 years older than you? Don't fuck her, she's mental. She'll really fuck up your 20s and 30s before she abandons you and the kids. That sucks man, partners can be psycho sometimes. Hang in there. When I was in high school, I talked with one of my older friends, early 30s, and he came out with this singer. You should have sex with as many high school girls as you can now, before you're too old and it's illegal. In retrospect, that's a really creepy thing to say. A 30 years old being friends with high schoolers is really weird. Don't sleep with folks for the first time if you are drunk. Why not, may I ask XD? Edit, why the downvotes? I was genuinely asking LOL. Is r/askreddit really horny today, or is it always like this? Always like this. Thinking about unsubbing cause everything is just sex LOL. Your pullout game may not be as strong as you think. It seems to have gotten really bad in the last few weeks. Like the first 5 to 6 posts are NSFW questions anytime I check here. It's legitimately at least 5 sex posts a day. Pussy won't just land if you sit long enough with your mouth open. Try going to parties and talk to girls. Ah yes, let me just invite myself. Stick with the girl who was pre-med. Breaking up with her was a fucking mistake. Yikes, that seems like a lot of emotional baggage. Want to talk about it? I always tried to one-up all my previous partners. Mentally and emotionally. All the cute friendly girls who spent time talking with you and smiling and laughing at your jokes, ask them on a date. They'll say yes. Also, come up with good ideas for dates. Low stress, easy, maximum fun dates. They're just ways to spend time together. I always suggest mini golf. Start learning how to dance earlier. Women love a guy who can dance, it is sex adjacent and sex adjacent leads to sex. Make some noise during sex, you dig it when women do it. They dig it when you do it. Trim your pubes. A tree looks larger on the prairie than it does in the forest. Don't wait until the bar is about to close to invite someone to leave. You are more likely to be too drunk by then. My dance moves are bobbing up and down. That's as good as it's getting. Says the father of 3. Enjoy the attention now, because as you get older, you become invisible. I would have been less shy. It took me till my mid-20s to actually get into a meaningful relationship. Looking back, there was easily a dozen interested women I could have dated. I was introverted and didn't make any effort. Ah well, 40 next year, Married 10 years, 2 daughters, it all worked out. Same. My wife thinks it's cute that I am completely oblivious. I can see all of the signs of flirting, unless they are directed at me. Then I have eyesight as keen as Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles combined. You know that funny saying, don't stick your dick in crazy. Do not stick your dick in crazy. He's right. Have crazy stick their dick in you. Absolutely no sex without the latex. Safe sex is great sex, better wear a latex. Cause you don't want that late text, that I think I'm late text. You're dirtier than you think. Run with it when you're younger. Definitely what I wish I could tell my younger self. Don't raw dog that one girl who was all over you, she has AIDS. Oof. I felt that one. It's all about foreplay. Work on your finger game and don't be afraid to go down on a lady. You're plenty big enough, and more importantly, more likable than you think. Go get them. Listen to your body. There's a reason you didn't get hard with those girls, you didn't actually like them. Don't ever be alone with your adopted dad. Holy shit, I'm sorry, hope he's in jail. Porn is not doing you any favors. Drop it out of your life. You can say no. Go ahead, suck that dick, you're going to love it. Make it about the other person's pleasure. Your own pleasure will be at max if they're having a great time. That one time when your ex was having sex with another girl while you watched her asking if I was just going to watch was an invitation, not a question, dumbass. Hey younger self, don't listen to your future self. He's still a virgin. I wish I could have told myself this at 16, don't meet up with that guy who is almost 30 who you met online. Just don't. Edit, wording. Hope everything's alright now. Just be happy. I spent years miserable cause I didn't want to be gay. That there is nothing wrong by getting moist over other girls or women. I wouldn't agree, I am pretty moist critical. That there is such a thing as asexual, and that you don't need to fake it for love. Doggy style doesn't mean anal. I was just gonna tell myself to give up trying for a while, lol. I tried desperately at 15 to 18 and just gave up. If sex or a relationship happens, that's cool, but I don't actively seek it out anymore. r/found third dinner.